Okay, welcome to our live trade. Good morning, everyone. My name is Nina Ibrahim. With me now, Sifu Fred. How are you, Mr. Fred?
Hi, everybody. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
I am fine. Thank you, Nina. How
Okay.
are you today?
Yeah, fine also. So for those who just joining us, welcome to our live trade session. So for now, if you see in the Telegram, we will be delay in answering for requests. So if you want to know about your stock, please join us here. So before we start, as usual, I want to check feedback from you guys whether you can see our voice. We can you can see the
Yeah.
screen and hear our voice clearly. Just go ahead, type on the chat box down below. So good morning for those who just joining us.
Morning, everybody.
Today is Tuesday, 16th of April 2019. So we are about to start our live trade from 8:45 until 10 a.m. today. Let's see what happened to our market. So for those who just joining us, welcome. Just go ahead, type on the chat box if you can listen to our voice clearly so that we
Mm.
can start our live trade session. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, Hafizo said, good morning, Mr. Fred and Miss Ina. Good
Good
morning.
morning,
Good morning,
Hafiza.
Rotio. Rosuon, good morning. So for the trial member, welcome to the live trade session. This is what usually us do. Every Tuesday, we will do a live trade session with our subscribers. So welcome for those who just joining us. Okay, how? Okay, broadcast is clear. Okay, good.
Mm.
Okay, if clear, I will close the camera first and share the screen for you guys to see. So I will close the camera first here. Okay, welcome for those who just joining us. Mhm. Okay, can you see the screen now? Under my second screen, okay, I can see from my second screen here. I hope you guys can see too. Okay, let's I recap what happened to our bursa yesterday. Oh, this one is should be fifth. So yesterday, 50th of April 2019, you can see that uh, the losers is outperformed the gainers. Losers is 595 and the gainers 300. Yep,
11.
311 with the turnover value is 1.750 billion and KSCI closed at 1631.33 up 1.16. Yep, we can see that a few profit taking happened yesterday. So Mr. Fred, what you see about our market
Yes.
yesterday and what will happen today?
Yeah, yesterday what happened in
Mm-hmm.
was that the many stocks came down, the lower
Mm-hmm.
liners especially. That's why the lower liners are there are 595 losers compared to 311 gainers. Okay, the it came down. The market came down because of a couple of things. Number one, it is the announcement of ECRL, the East Coast Railway Link.
To see the news. Okay. This
Yeah,
one, okay.
right.
One,
Uh,
this
the
one.
first one will be because of the announcement of the ECRL project. Although that is supposed to be a catalyst, supposed to be positive for the market, but the market discounted the news, is it? So as a result, the many stocks, ECRL stocks came down, like IJM, like Sunway, like WCT, Lafarge, Primator, Anju, and so on. They came down. So and besides that, the is another piece of news which is actually very bad, and that caused the market to come down. And that is that of Pristarian. Pristarian dropped 10%, and because the government has actually cancelled skin contract actually
Mm-hmm.
with them, and so they are suing the government for 733 million.
Mm-hmm.
And because of this factor,
Mm-hmm.
price perhaps gone down, and many of the stocks actually follow suit.
Mm-hmm.
So that was yesterday.
Yep.
And so will it continue to today? I think that one is. I'm looking at just the overall chart of our index, our small cap index. And although the shares might they might be coming down yesterday a little bit, but if we look at the
Lower
lower
liners.
liners, which is small cap index, you see yesterday it did drop, but only a little bit. If you notice, ladies and gentlemen, that the price, see the small cap index, even though it dropped, it's still above the 50 moving average, right? And so it's still very bullish. It's still making a higher high and a higher low. And yesterday, so therefore, should can only be viewed as a correction. We cannot say anything more than a correction. We cannot say there's a trend change,
Yeah.
right? So it didn't hit our stop loss. So many of our shares, although it came down, it's still a hold. So technically, we should be holding on to our shares and don't get too excited about it and start selling off so soon, okay? Because the overall small cap market is still intact. The CI yesterday, surprisingly, was good. I guess they still up 1 point and so on. Overall, if you look at the CI is actually down. It's fair worse than that of small caps. So it's still below the 50 moving average, 200 moving average. My suggestion is that still stay out of CI stocks, but can be invested in the small caps index. That's my view.
Okay, and then
And
this
oh yeah,
one.
and lastly, Dow Jones yesterday night was down 28 points to 26384. Now notice that at 26384, it is quite near to the all-time high of 26951. So down there, there's a bit of an error down there. So we are quite near to the historic high, which is about 500 points, 600 points. And if the Dow can hit the hit historic high, our markets are definitely go up. So and this morning, in the futures market,
It's going up.
in the Asian market, the Dow is going up.
Yeah.
So I see a rebound in our market. So the way I see it, let's be cool about it, and we should
If
be
not
looking
hit-
forward to a rebound.
Yeah, if your stock is still above your stop loss levels, to stay
Don't-
go first.
Yes, if it's above your stop loss levels, do not touch it.
Okay. Okay. Let's we proceed to Sifu Fred newsletter. So for those who subscribe for the Sifu Fred newsletter, you will get this list. So stock to watch for today is YTL. We can see here buy immediate target at 1.13 here YTL. And revenue is buy break trend line that give a buy signal target at 1.69. And then we got small cap index still bullish. Okay, Hivia, the next stock to watch is still hold rounding bottom target maintained at 0.74, 0.85 and 0.95.
Yeah, just one word about Avia. I noticed here that 2-3 days ago there is a long green candle with high volume. So this high volume candle means that long candle means that it suggests Jurongs are in there, big players are in there. So this is the first time it is awakening up, okay, since the last time, which is in February. But this one is so far so good.
They're
So
still in there, right?
it's still it's just above the old high. So and there's a rounding bottom. I'm seeing a recovery stock in Hevia, and this stock could be rising from his slumber, from his sleep. So look out for these stocks. These are the export stocks. Yeah, our ringgit's weak. So these fiberboard stocks. Hevia is the main one. Then comes Evergreen, and then comes Mako. But this is the best.
We got Sis Cindy here. She said Miss Nina can't hear anything. It's we got a few our subscribers can hear. How about you guys? You guys can hear because Brotio said loud and clear
Yeah.
here.
So
Rosuon
please
also is
adjust
clear.
your-
So maybe you can refresh. Okay, Boromon Firdaus, about the stock, we will look around 9:30, something
Yeah.
like that for the stock. Okay.
Let's continue.
Yeah, let's continue for this one first. And then we got next is Carex. It's still hold rounding bottom target at 0.7 here. And then Press Berhad hold rounding bottom target at 0.85
Oh,
here.
yeah, despite the sharp drop yesterday, Press Berhad did not trigger any sell signal.
Yeah. It's still above the support. So Lion Industry hold.
Also, a sharp drop yesterday, but still cannot do anything. It's a
Yeah.
hold.
And then target still maintain 0.77. So at back at
Advance gone, same thing also.
Yeah.
Quite a sharp drop. A few stocks sharp drop.
Yeah, we cannot say that is you need to cut because the stop loss still not hit. So it's still hold. Target still maintain.
Right.
And then we got Econ Berhad here hold.
Yeah.
It's target 0.74, 0.98 here. Mastil still hold target at 0.65, 0.74. Jacks hold also.
Yeah.
Okay, target 1.28.
That could be even a buy on dips.
It's retraced. It's nice.
Correction quite shallow yesterday. Look for that stocks at 108.
Okay, Run Hill, it still hold the target 1.6 here. Anju hold target at 2.15. And then KGB, it's hold rounding bottom target at 1.5 and 1.66. IWCT is for the buy at 1.1. So now it still hold target maintain at 1.36.
I noticed this one. The correction is quite shallow,
Mhm.
even though
With
the rally was very strong 4 days ago. Look at the long green candle, Nina. It's a good.
Here.
It shows a lot
With
of
the volume.
big players actually went into this stock. So the next target being 117 and even
117.
higher.
Yeah.
So
Now it's just retracing,
watch out
resting.
for IWCT.
Okay, FGV
Not
hold rounding bottom target at 1.7.
rounding FGV didn't drop very much, in spite of all the bad news. So it's steady. It shows that all the bad news are discounted by the market.
And then next we got Naim here is hold.
Pull back a bit.
With the target at 1.99 here for Naim. And then Karimin same hold is target at 1.08, 1.33. So you see the stop loss here 0.75 or lower. Dayang hold symmetrical triangle breakout target at 1.8, 1.33.
Now this Dayang thing, it's a bull trap up there. Remember, I think that was a time when Mr. Kun offered those who buy Dayang at below 150, he underwrite. We have a piece of news there, okay. And so, so if you are bought at above 150, see what happened is the Jurong's here. After that, they dumped the shares. So now it's suffering some losses, and so that is what has happened. Okay, so if you are buying a bit earlier above 150, you are suffering floating losses.
So your stop loss is
But it's still a hold,
1.26. Yeah.
Still a hold.
For Scable, it's hold target at 0.67, 0.79.
So all the Sarawak counters so far
Still
they experience a pullback, quite a strong pullback. But is there any cause for worry? Basically, based on Elliott, we are in a wave 4.
So it's complex.
It's a complex, tricky pattern. So consolidate for a while. So, but if you hold on long enough, there should be another wave, which is wave 5 up. So you need to hold.
So this one is Perdana is still hold, so target at 0.52. You can see here stop loss 0.34 or lower for Perdana. Pinergy is hold target at 1.8. And then Hibiscus hold rounding bottom target at 1.35. Franken is still hold, so stop 1.10 or lower, target maintain. So we got MyEG target at 1.82 here. Okay, Penta, same hold. And then the RB Highcom is hold also as a steel hold. Market is about to open. Heng Yuan is hold also, KKB hold. And then Gadang is hold here, is RB hold also. Media is hold. And FLA same is hold. Suncon is whole. HSEB also whole here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we go to the market here. Okay,
All
let's
right. The
see.
market has just started.
Yep, just
Ladies and
started.
gentlemen, those of you who just joined us, welcome to our live show. And
Yeah.
with me here in the studio is Miss Nina.
Okay,
So let's have a
welcome.
look. So the KLCI opened up 7.78 of a point. Okay, there are more gainers than losers. That's good. 71 gainers to 50 losers. And let's look at the top active stock, top
Okay,
gainers,
this the
right?
one, the top gainers.
Top
We can see based on the
gainers based on volume, is it? Armada up, Iris is up, Sunbumi up, Dutaland up. All the small caps are up, yeah. I mean, these are mostly all small caps. AX, Vivocom. All right, nothing very much going on here.
Yeah.
These stocks are just
open.
penny stocks. Yeah, and it's a very quiet morning opening, right? But no panic selling. That's a good news,
Yeah.
Lina. Yesterday was quite a drastic drop. So today we are not seeing any continuation of that drop right now, which is a good sign. It's
This one is
we,
you want
you
the
rank
top
it
gainer.
according to the gainers. So now,
So
what are the top gainers right now? The top gainers right now is
based on the percentage here.
Dutaland, Iris, Armada. These are all small stocks. So we can see that people are just wait and see. They're not doing anything. They're not buying. They're not selling. I see Nime here, not bad. Okay, up a little bit, up 1 cent. And Gamuda, the IECRL stocks are not falling further. Let's have a look. And okay, so
The volume say building here.
let's have a look at the Prestarium and see how is it performing. Did it continue to drop? All right, Presper Hard. Okay, yeah, continue to drop 2 cents. Yeah, 2 cents down. So there is some further selling based on the cancellation of the skin contract. In fact, there's a gap down. Yeah, correct. So this one, there is a bit of concern about this, yeah, because it's about quite near the moving average. So be ready to stop out. Okay, if you have got this stock. Okay, there's let me see. So where is the stop loss
The stop
level?
loss
Right.
is
Those of you who have this
based-
stock, how many of you have Prestarium? If you have, so consider reducing position in this stock. And it actually has already triggered the turtle cell signal, and there is a dark cell signal. And so look, yes, that there is a TAD cell signal. Consider reducing positions if you have this stock. Okay, so if you have this stock, consider reducing position, because look at our turtle, atom, and ducks. All three has given you a sell arrows. So there are sell arrows here. Sell Prestarium. Perhaps sell this one. Okay. So far, and what happens if this afternoon there's a rebound? Then you consider rebuying it back. So sell partial. Maybe you want to sell 30%.
Maybe we can wait at 0.47 here, a few support level here, right?
That is for those who
can afford
to hold on. You take more risk. The other support will be at 0.47. Yeah. All right. This blue line that Nina has drawn, that is the next level of support. 47. Okay. Now it's testing 47. And if it's below 47,
It's
then
up.
further sell. You sell another 30%. Right? That's how you should be approaching this stock, because of the bad news. And not only that, the share, the price is responding or reacting to the news. That's not so nice. So besides Prestarium, let's look at another share. Let's look at maybe Anju. Let's see. Is there any continuation of the sell signal? All right. So is there any continuation of the sell? Prestarium definitely is affected by the news that came out in the Edge. this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
This one
about the
is
cancellation.
Anju.
This is Anju.
Mm-hmm. That's for
Let's look.
today.
So that
Why?
is
Okay, 15.
this
No
is
candle
yesterday.
yet.
This is yesterday, right?
Okay, let's refresh here.
Yeah. A little slow, yeah. Yeah, little
Mm-mm.
slow. Come on, give me the candle. Next candle. Next candle.
Let me check if
Ah,
Anju here already moved.
maybe.
It's not moved.
Okay, nothing. That is okay. So
Mm-mm.
let's go back to the other stocks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Pristarian. What other stocks are affected? So you got maybe losses. Okay, top losses. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we could see top loss stocks, and I can see IWCT rebounding, which is a good sign. All right. Uh,
Okay.
top stocks, except for Press Berhad. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the one with the highest volume,
Mm-hmm.
right, is Press Berhad. So Press Berhad is under selling pressure, and
Mm-hmm.
correctly we call a sell. It's a
Mm-hmm.
sell, right, for Press Tariang. Go
Mm-hmm.
in and sell. If it rebound this afternoon, then only consider buying back. But right now it's weak, so it's a sell. Right. Now hibiscus also down 2 cents, but hibiscus okay, is the second most active. Okay, this one we have to be concerned about. So let's pull out the chart of hibiscus. Hibiscus, it came down 2 cents. Let's see, has it triggered a sell signal?
Not
The
yet.
answer is not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Still
so
hold.
although it dropped 2 cents, hibiscus is still hold.
Mm-hmm.
When do you sell? Note here,
Wait.
below the blue line. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So the blue line is the moving average, which is a dark 106. Anything below 106, then you take out 30%, right? 30%. And if it goes below the Bollinger, which is 104, then you throw out another 30%. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that is hibiscus.
Okay, Dayang also got
Dayang also down 1.5.
reaction. So let's open the
Dayang down
chart.
2. See, Dayang is because there's some big jurongs there.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing with one another, and so the whole thing is in a wave four. So they are just ding dong, and playing,
Mm-hmm.
buying, selling. So people like us, we can't believe you don't get mixed up in the fight between the giants. They are sharks fighting, and we are the ikan bilis here looking at the sharks fighting. We get trampled upon, we get eaten up in the process. So if you have got Dayang, and if you are a long-term player, my suggestion is hold. Don't bother about what you see on the minute-to-minute basis,
Mm-hmm.
because the whole thing, Nina, if you look to me, what does it look to you if you are looking from it from the Elliott wave point of view?
It's
What
now it's
what wave you think this is?
it's wave four because it's in now consolidation, right?
Right. So it's a wave four. So
Mm-hmm.
now I could draw the wave for all of us to see.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a wave one. This is a wave one, and this
Mm-hmm.
is a wave two,
Okay.
wave
Oh,
two,
okay. Now the
wave
three
two,
with
wave
the
two is here.
volume.
Then wave three is here. Wave three is here with the volume. This
Yeah.
is wave three, and then now
Wave
pullback is wave
four.
four. So we are somewhere here, wave four, and after wave four there should be
Wave
one more
five.
wave five. So
So when we
it
trade
should
in wave four, it's more complicated. It's
complicated. The best thing is
tricky.
stay out of wave four, wait for wave four to end, and uh, then you go for wave five. So now we are in the middle of a four, and four is a very difficult wave to trade. It's
Mm-hmm.
complex. It has 5 legs: A, B, C, D, E. So it needs to ding dong a little bit more, and before the next wave starts. So this Dayang,
Mm-hmm.
right now is not a time to touch. Don't add positions. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to slowly nibble, you can.
Mm-hmm.
There's a five coming, should be one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but meanwhile, just stay put
Mm-hmm.
on this one and do nothing. All right,
Okay.
let's look at the other. Pristarian 3.5 cents
Mm-hmm.
down, hibiscus down two
Mm-hmm.
cents, D-Sonic down 1.5 cents.
Mm-hmm.
So advanced con still there is a still falling.
Mm-hmm.
So we can see
You want to see
We
the
are seeing
chart?
further selling in the market.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so
There's
there is a
advance on.
continuation of selling. So advance con, those of you who have, okay, if you got profit, of course you could have taken, you could take some profit, but if you don't have, then you look for support. Now,
Yeah.
where is the support, Nina?
With
Right,
based on the TAD here lah.
39. And that's it. So if advance con go down to 39, it should rebound from there. Any level below that, which is 38. 38, take note, you should reduce positions on advance con. Okay, so that blue color line is our support.
Yeah.
So can you see those of you who are, just join us and doing trading, and you're new to trading, and you see you bought a stock and it is high and it comes down, do not get frightened. Okay, do not get upset, do not be shaken, be cool.
Yeah.
Just ask yourself, okay, I bought it at a higher price, now it's made a turn down. Where is the stop loss? So you should ask yourself, okay, where do you get out if the share falls further? All right, has it fallen far enough for you to cut the loss? And if not, then where is the level? So normally in technical analysis, okay, we draw a moving average line like that. Okay, and this green one, this thick one, this is an important line. We draw it for you. So in this green line, okay, that's your support. Okay, if it comes down to that level, which is about 40 cents, 39 cents, it should bounce off that. Until and unless it goes below that, do nothing. So there's such a thing called do nothing. Even though you bought at, let's say, 48 cents, and now it's 42 cents, what should you do? Do nothing. What is your loss? Your loss is 6 cents. 6 cents, you've got 10,000 shares, is 600. If you've got 100,000 shares, 6,000. Okay. Question is, can you afford to lose, let's say, 6,000 if you go in 100,000 shares? Okay. Normally, if you got 100,000 shares, losing 6% is not much. It is within our risk reward of 5%. Okay. You should not lose more than 5% in any trade. So that is still within that. Okay, so this is how those new to technical analysis. Okay, this is how you should approach trading the stock market. Don't, because you just bought and the market come down, you panic. Do not panic, and don't simply just sell it off at any price.
Yeah.
Okay, wait until it hit below your support, and if it does, that's called a stop loss. That's the stop loss level there, and we will exit there.
Okay, let's see in the top gainers. It's a quite soft market for this morning. We can see based on the top gainer stock here, Dutaland, Jetiasa, IWCT.
IWCT is good, huh? So Nina is now looking at IWCT. Yesterday's fall was very shallow, so that shows there's some support, a lot of support for this counter. And today it bounced 1.5 cents, but again, do nothing, because rebounding 1.5 cents is nothing very much. But it is a good sign. It's a good start. It didn't fall further. Let's look at the other stocks, see whether the other stocks are also holding. It's important, yeah. So we got IWCT leading the market and showing some gains.
Good
Right.
Asia here.
Revenue, the one that
Revenue,
we spotted.
Yep.
So if
It's
you right
triggered
click,
yesterday.
let's have a look at the revenue. Revenue, we spotted it yesterday and triggered a buy.
Today is further.
So what is this pattern that caused
Me.
us to call a buy? KS called a buy yesterday on revenue. What is the pattern here actually
I
that you
see-
see?
What I see is here.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
okay.
So there's a pattern here, and if I can draw a solid sort of what is this?
Or
Solid
you want this
triangle.
one?
So it's a solid triangle.
Here.
All right.
Okay.
This is it. I see this, Nina.
You see as a triangle.
I
here.
see this. I see this nice triangle
Mhm.
breakout. Look how nice it is.
Yeah.
Whoa! It is a symmetrical triangle breakout, and the volume is okay, not too bad. So that's the reason why we all call a buy on
Mm-mm.
this revenue. Can
Yeah.
everybody see that, guys? So this is how you can use the technical analysis
Yeah.
to help you look for breakout stocks.
Breakout. If you follow the Telegram yesterday, we alert you when the first TAD buy yesterday for the revenue. So
Revenue
today
already.
is
Further
today
buy,
is
yeah?
a further buy.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
hold on revenue.
Yeah. So there's a nice pattern there.
Mhm.
And so the pattern analysis is part of technical analysis. It's a very, very easy to learn technique and yet very useful, don't you think?
Yeah, I like to
It
use
is,
chart pattern also because we can
you
see is
like,
a consolidation is going to is continue or it's a
reversal
reversal.
pattern.
Yeah.
Is it a continuation, reversal pattern? It gives you targeting also. It
Mm-hmm.
tells you roughly how far up it's going to go. For example, this stock, okay, it has already traveled from the base to the top of this pattern. So on breakout now, after the breakout, it should go like 1:1, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Somebody already draw this. It's 169, and
Okay.
that's how good it is.
So revenue is a buy here, and then let's
Oh no,
also
Dayang up 2 cents. Now that
yeah,
is good
it's
news.
going
Those
up
of you who got
now.
Dayang, you can sigh a relief that it is not going down anymore. And I'm seeing Mountain going up. These are the ECRL stocks,
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Mountain.
you also call a buy on Cerber the dynamic.
Bar dynamic, yeah, it's
Yeah.
trigger the TAD buy also.
Anju is up
Volume
2
still.
cents. Yeah, Anju. Although its only volume is 440. The RB high count is up. It's not bad, Danina. I'm seeing that there is no more
This supporting
selling,
back. Yep.
and the selling has stopped for a while, except for Press Berhad.
So at Press
Um,
Berhad, we see that here they're
eh,
supporting also in Press
not
Berhad.
bad.
Yep. They're supporting also.
What Nina is actually showing us here, Press Berhad. If you look at my pointer, this is a volume distribution chart. Volume distribution chart tells us a lot of story. It tells us whether the jurons the buying jurons are stronger or the selling jurons are stronger. Now the 150K level are all the big jurons. The 15K are all the ikan bilis. So we are concerned about the jurons activity. Now, are they more buying up or selling down? SD selling down means selling jurong. BU buying up means buying jurong. You can see buying jurongs more than selling jurongs at the 150 level. So what this chart volume distribution is telling us is there are more buyers in Press Berhad than selling sellers in Press Berhad at the top level. So which is not bad. So this could help us to cool us down a little bit, okay, and
That
uh,
monitor around 10:30
and
to
monitor around.
see, yep, to
Yeah,
see is
and
can hold or how.
yeah, the hold on. So let's look at the Press Berhad.
Press
What is the
Berhad.
current price right now? All right. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
this one
it's
is
still down three,
this one.
right? Still down three, but it kind of
Mm-mm.
I like this candle. This is called a doji candle.
Doji.
All right, so it's tested the waters, it's bounced back up.
Mhm.
Can you see how good the 47 level support is? So that support is holding, 47 level support. So watch for this 47 level support.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. And again is
All right.
one. Okay,
I see
guys.
Naim also going up.
Where
I
is
see
Naim? Yep,
Dayang going
Naim.
up.
Yeah.
And where's Pradana? So these three stocks belong to the same category, same sector.
Payton also like similar Perdana and Dayang when we see, right?
Padang, yeah,
The consolidation, they now consolidate
why are they all having the same pattern, you think, Nina?
because it's being played by the same person, same Jerome.
The same. Yeah, because they are being paid, yes, by the same players, so their character are the same.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I would say overall good sign
Mm-hmm.
that we see rebound. So there is no more except for the press Berhad
Mm-mm.
continuation, advance except for a few like advance con.
Mm-hmm.
There's still some slight selling, but off the lows. But others are up.
Mm-hmm.
So let us monitor this
Yep.
closely to see if they continue to go up,
Mm-mm.
continue to stay where they are right now. I'm happy enough if they stay where they are right now
Mm-hmm.
and slowly make a U-turn back up again.
Mm-hmm.
And if that is so, we call this a correction.
Yeah.
If it continue to go down, it might start a uh, reversal, which
Mm-hmm.
is not a nice thing.
Mm.
So let us monitor.
Yeah. Okay, guys, for those who just joining us, welcome to our live trade session here. We will end our live trade session around 10 a.m. for today. Okay, for now, if you got any stock to monitor, because now market is soft, nothing we can see now, it's just monitoring. So if you have any stock to watch, you still hold, just type on the chat box, or you want to monitor any stock, just type on the chat box. Let's see your stock. So we got a few already asking before this. Mon Firdaus asked about Evergreen.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Evergreen is part of the three stocks that are in the fiberboard sector.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Evergreen, there is Hevia and there is Mako. Of the three, performance wise, fundamental wise, the
Mm-hmm.
better one is Hevia, then come Evergreen, then Mako. Now, these three stocks were darlings of the industry in 2015, 2016. If you have bought all these three, you'll be making a lot of money. But after that, after 2016, these three stocks dropped until today.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't a good time to play that. But right now, looks as though these three stocks are showing that us that it is coming back alive again. So that
Mm-hmm.
is why you are asking for this stock,
Mm-hmm.
and that's and and now maybe a good time to look at this stock again. Just
Mm-hmm.
so let's look at Evergreen,
Evergreen.
yeah.
And okay,
So
before Super Fred proceed to the comments, so guys, if you want to see the overall, so if you already in, you better mention to us, tell us you already in. If not, if you just put the stock name, we just give a general overview for the stock. So okay,
hmm,
for Evergreen, Super Fred can continue the comment
yeah,
for Evergreen.
notice this red line, this horizontal line. That's called a resistance, yeah. So uh, now, before a stock move up, it has to break through this resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So the first sign of a uptrend stock is when the resistance break. So question is, has it broken the resistance?
Mm-hmm.
The answer is it hasn't.
Yeah.
So this is the resistance. There's a bit. There's a test here yesterday.
Mm.
They tried to break, but they failed to break. So until they break above this resistance, which is the 40 cents, you cannot touch this stock. There is no signal at all. There
Mm-hmm.
is no buy signal. So if you look at all that, these arrows,
Mm-hmm.
arrows that are coming out, can you see this? This is a buy arrow. There's
Mm-hmm.
a sell arrow here. So
Mm-hmm.
ever since this level,
Mm-hmm.
this date, which is 27th of February, there
Mm-hmm.
isn't a buy signal at
Is
all,
that consolidate? It's a flat here, right?
just
Mm-hmm.
sideways. So, but there is a some attempt to
Pushing, right?
pushing it up. Can
Mm-hmm.
you see the volume here? And so let's monitor this stock Evergreen. If it breaks, okay,
Mm-hmm.
successfully, I would say this high now, which is basically the 40 and a half. You want to consider entering a little bit at 41 cents. And
Mm-hmm.
don't forget, there are few level of resistance. There's one more resistance here at
4-3. Yep.
43, and thereafter, then the next target is 52.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yes, the next target is here,
Mm-hmm.
which is the O high.
Mm-hmm.
So there is, if it can break 43,
Mm-hmm.
uh, yes, Evergreen can consider to go
Yeah,
in,
it's like
can consider
create
to go on.
a higher high already, right? When break 4-3.
If we break 4-3,
Mm-mm.
correct. So yes, this is a potentially a reversal, bullish reversal stock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is coming back up after 3 years of sleep, of hibernation,
Mm-hmm.
so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that is evergreen.
Yeah.
And if let's look at Hevia then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hevia
Bro
is also
Kuldeep
just
just
as
now
good.
asking what a three stock with Evergreen, the other two, Hevia and Miko, right, Mr.
Right,
Pratt?
right. Look at this. Can you see the similar pattern? But can you see that Hevia is stronger than Evergreen?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
There is a
already
one, two,
create.
three, but it has already broken above here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Just now, Evergreen hasn't broken above here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
They're pushing here and then
guy just
retrace
now,
here.
who's the gentleman who's asking?
Monfredaus.
Monfredas.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to track heavier
Then
besides
Evergreen.
than Evergreen.
Evergreen just stand by, wait for the breakout.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one also, if stand by, anything above 72, boom, it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would say the 85 is a very likely target.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because it's a nice rounding bottom here, right? And there's a nice resistance here at 85 cents. After that will be 95 cents and so on. Can you see? Look at the potential for Hevia. Now, Hevia was like 175 in 2017
Mm-hmm.
and now is only 60 cents.
Mm-hmm.
It's cheap sale. It's actually at a fire sale price. And so now, uh, Nina,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have a chart, how do you know that Hevia was
Mm-hmm.
170 before?
Yeah.
And it was so expensive and now it's so cheap.
Mm-hmm.
So um, uh, can you see that the chart actually helps you so much
Yep.
to tell you what is the old high so
As
that
a
you
chartist, we need the chart. We cannot do anything with the chart. We need to see the history, what happened, so
yeah,
that we can say.
then see from there we can see that this is such a huge drop. 2018 was indeed a very bad year. Anything anybody buys in 2018,
Yep.
you are likely to lose money. Look at the drop. But then stocks don't continue to drop.
Mm-hmm.
They also have a character.
Mm-hmm.
So last year, the character of Hevia was not good at all.
Mm-hmm.
Sellers were in control. But today, you see there is a reversal now. The buyers are in control. How do I tell? Can you see this channel? It's moving within an up channel. Last time is moving within a down channel. So channeling is part of technical analysis. So you draw two lines parallel, and if they're pointing down, that means that stock is in a waterfall, is falling. People are selling. So why would you want to get in? You don't want to. You want to get in over here. So beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how
Yeah.
Mako, not very much, yeah. See,
Mm-hmm.
Mako, right, is the I don't think you
The
should look
trio.
at
The
this. The
trio.
trio, right? The three musketeers, just like Dayang, okay, Naim and Perdana. So the fiber bots also have. So this one is still sleeping, sideways. Look at that. Look at that.
Mm-mm,
It's
nothing yet.
it's
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 like evergreen,
yeah.
right?
There you go. So don't simply play just
Mhm.
because they are fiber bots.
Yep.
Right? Not all fiber bots are being played. So
See the
to
chart will tell
correct,
you.
right.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to know which fiber bot is being played,
Mm.
see the chart like
Yeah.
Nina says correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, Bromon Firdaus, he said, thank you, Sifu Fred will monitor Hevia together with Evergreen. Mm-hmm.
let's go back.
So, yep. It's here.
Okay. Dayang Perdana is
Mm-hmm.
up today.
Mm-mm.
So the trio,
Mm.
Dayang, Perdana, and Naim.
Naim.
These are the Sarawakian oil and gas trio.
Yep.
Monitor these, guys.
Karimin also
they can come
sea
back up again, yeah.
reaction. Karimin
Just
is
to let you
also oil
know,
and gas, right, Mr. Fred?
Karimin,
Yep.
Karimin,
Yeah.
yes, Karimin also pull back.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, most oil and gas pull back
Pull back.
due
Yep.
to profit taking lah. So, but it's not a reversal.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important to differentiate between a correction and a
Mm-hmm.
reversal.
Yeah.
A correction is shallow; it should continue the trend after that,
Mm-hmm.
uptrend. But a reversal is major, is a change in direction,
Mm-hmm.
and not a good sign. So, as a chartist, a trader,
Mm-hmm.
we need to differentiate between a reversal and a correction.
Correction. Yeah. Okay, Silver Fred, we got Sis Sandy asking about GCAN here.
All right,
Okay, we go to the
let's look at GCAN.
GCAN.
Press Berhad, there you go. All
Yep.
right, are still under selling
0.7
pressure.
is your
They want
support.
to sue the government for 733 million.
Mm-hmm. So this one is GCAN.
So best to stay aside if there's a litigation case going
Mm-hmm.
on.
Yep. So Sis Sandy not telling she and still in or not. So Silver Fred just give a general comment
All
because
right,
if you want you just give a stop, we just give a general comment.
doesn't matter. Uh, so just looking at GCAN, all right, for the near term, which is within 1 year, is a near term. Short term is up. Long term, it is actually sideways.
Yep.
Right, sideways, and medium term, and long term also is down.
Down.
Long term is down. See that? Last time George Ken was up, not anymore. Ever since it crashed at 4 ringgit or $4, 4 ringgit, all the way down. Okay, it's has not recovered from its 2018 pre-election crash, right? So it is affected so much by the elections. The BN lost the elections on May the 8th, and so after that, May the 9th, after that, it never recovered. But it recovered a little bit, so there is a short-term buy signal. Can you see that?
Mm-mm.
Right. See, this down channel is over now, and there's a nice rounding bottom there. And so we picked this up here. We picked it up over here. Sorry, so nice over here. There's a buy signal there. See this or pink color round. So that's where the total buy is, and right up to now is still a buy. So your buy,
Yeah.
but it pulled back a little bit, over the last 6 days. But it's not time to sell. I would still continue to buy the stocks because short term up, and I see a target of 160. 160, okay? But if this stock continue to come down, right, and my support will be here, first one, below the long candle, which is 119. So take note, either 119 or it could be just this thick support line, green line, which is 115. All right, or a little bit lower, 111. So these are the three levels of defense for me, and I would. So if it goes below any of these three levels, I will consider to reduce positions. Right now, it's a hold, and let's look for a reversal in this chart.
Now it's like the retracement with the low volume also is like nice retracement, right?
Yeah,
For
what
the
Nina
GCAN.
observed is so true. What is happening is there was a pullback, but notice the pullback is on low volume. Now, what does a low volume pullback means? It means it is a normal profit taking. The big jurongs are still in there. Where did the big jurongs start to come in? Here, on this long green candle, that's when the jurongs came in. And until today, okay, the sellers didn't go below the low of this long green. That means that the jurongs are not taken out yet. Okay, there is some profit taking going on, right? But you shouldn't be selling here so soon, because it can bounce back up to continue the trend like that, right? So where is the first level below which you sell? Over here, and that is 119 is your support. Therefore, 118
Yep.
below one. So at 118 all over, you can sell a third, and then below 115, that means 114, sell another third, and then below 111, sell all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's simple Fred comment for GCAN. So this is Sandy. So we got here Brochan asking for Econ Berhad. Can buy now? He asking
All right.
whether it can buy now. Econ Berhad.
There's a nice rounding bottom being constructed and unfolding, and it's turned a corner. It's making a higher high and a higher low. All right, that's a good sign. So like that, see. All right, and but it pulled back the last 2 days. Any worry? There shouldn't be any worry about this pullback, because even with the pullback, the trend of this stock, okay, short-term trend since December lah, is up. I'll say short-term because the medium term, which is the 1 year trend, is still up. It's recovery stock. Okay? Only thing is the long-term trend is still down. Look at that. See where Econ Berhad, the high was 140. Now it's only 60 cent. 140, 60 cent, 80 cent or cheaper. So it's really still a cheap sales stock. You know what I'm saying? So still a cheap sales stock. Now it's 140 here. I see, unless you have a chart, you wouldn't know that there's the 140 there. Okay, you wouldn't know that that's a high. The high is 140. Look at that. So if I connect high to high, this is interesting. I
So
connect
it
high to
break?
high. It's break. It's broken through the downtrend line. It's broken through the downtrend line over here. And so when it breaks the downtrend line, that means there is a trend reversal. Okay, that means the trend now, okay, is expected to go back up to test the high, which is 98. Now, so this is a good sign, and this is part of the ECRL group of companies, projects. Okay, and so of course, right now the news have discounted this. Okay, prices have discounted this news, but notice it didn't fall very much further. Ah, that's that's important to note. And frankly, I will hold on to this stock. And if you're aggressive, you can accumulate further buy now. If you are conservative, you wait for the breakout. The breakout is 65 cents, 63 and a half, so 64, 64 or 65. You see above this red color horizontal line, that's your further buy. You can buy on dips a little bit here and further buy. See, notice when it pulled back yesterday and today, there's no volume, especially today. There's no volume here. What is it saying? No one is selling this stock. Everybody is holding on to this stock. Why? Well, because it's part of the ECRL projects. And that means that news, okay, that the government announced yesterday still hold water. Because if it doesn't, it come crashing down today. But it didn't. Prestarian crash is due to other reason. You got the skin contract got pull out, pull back, but not this one. So this one IWCT, okay, is good. Advanced Con, because it has gone up so much, is correcting a little bit. So overall, the ECRL story, I think still can hold water. Look for further developments or as regards the progress of this ECRL project. Mhm.
Okay, this simple fact comment for Econ
Yeah,
Berhad.
good stock, Econ.
We got Monsha here asking about Velesto and Sapura Energy. Oil and gas. Velesto. Mm-hmm. BVELES. This one is Velesto.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
This one Velesto.
Yeah, not too bad.
It's like they want to test this. Yeah,
Nice rounding bottom. Okay.
even higher.
Only thing is the volume is not very much lah. Mm. So I don't know whether you have or not this stock. You know, it's very it's rebounded from like 17 cents to 30 cents. It's quite a lot though. It's 80%. So right now it hit a ceiling of resistances over here. A lot of sellers here.
That
Unless it,
level
so
need
it's
to be
very
broken.
hard to get through this level. If you have I would suggest to take profit lah. Take profit and then move out to switch to another one. Now and re-enter back at 32 or higher. See this resistance is at 32. You can see a lot of sellers here selling out around this price. So over here, unless it can break above there, so it could consolidate. I don't know for how long, right? 6 months. So take your profit if you have, right? If you haven't gone in, don't go in now because it hit. It's too late. You should have gone in here. See where I drew this line. That is a point to enter. It's a nice place to enter here though. Oh yeah, can you see that? Total, atom, and ducks. Actually, so good to enter. But right now, I would take profit here. If it goes above 32, I will enter back at 33 or 34. The next target being 48.
Okay, that's for Velesto, and one more is Sapura Energy.
And if you go and buy now, which I don't suggest,
Yeah, better wait
your
above
stop loss is
resistance.
26.
Yep.
Right? If you buy now, which I don't suggest, your stop loss is 26. So these are your options available to you as a trader of Velesto.
Okay,
But I
as
would say this
Sapura
one,
Energy.
yes, Sapura Energies and RG. All right, this is energy. I tell you, this stock, look at that. Whoa, it was I don't know. Okay, it was a $2 stock. And now down to 30 cents. Can you believe it? So in that sense, it's cheap sale. But can it go up? If it cannot go up, why you go and buy? Even though it's cheap, you can get cheaper. So we got to look for a turnaround. Right? Now don't forget, cheap stocks are good, but doesn't mean it's a buy because it can get cheaper. Then Sapura Energy was 2 ringgit. So right now it's 30 cents. Wow, it's nearly about 10%, no, of the old price. But doesn't mean buy unless right now there is a U-turn. Okay, and the Sapura Energy has turning back. Is there a U-turn? I just drew a rounding bottom. So there is a U-turn.
Yeah.
There is a U-turn from a lower low. It's making a higher high and a higher low. That's a good sign here. So can you see this? This is the good sign. Like that. That's the up channel. Short term lah. Right? At least something. But it stalled. It went sideways. It went sideways and now like that. So I don't know whether if you're thinking of going in or you already have, right? So now, if you are thinking of going in this place, you go in. Well, the risk is not a lot, right? However, you do not know when they are going to push. If they don't push, it can go sideways like that. Then you are getting your money stuck inside here. The other way is you want to go into a stock only when they start to push, then the push will be at 37 cents over here. There you see 37, that's your resistance. If it can go above 37, then you buy, then then you can maybe chances are they're going to push the stock.
Mhm.
So you want to buy only or higher. And if you are going to buy or higher, where is the target? Now the target is 48 cent. That is one target. 48 cent to 50 cent. Okay. So now 40 to 48, your upside potential is 8 cent.
Mhm.
Okay. Is it worthwhile? Okay. If you buy, if you buy at about 38 and then 48, 10 cent. So 10 cent is your profit. But if it comes down from 38 cents, where do you cut loss? You cut loss below here. It's 32 cents. It's about what? 6 cents.
Mhm.
Okay, 6 cents is your risk, 10 cents is your profit. Yes, a little bit, not too bad lah, but not exactly a fantastic trade, but it's not too bad.
Yeah. Okay, that's one for Sapura Energy. And we got here Lin asking Sifu Fried, please comment on Denko Warren. Can still hold? She's already in and asking about skin. Can still hold or not?
All right,
Mhm.
I would say it is very near to your cut loss point. If it goes below 58 cents, then you cut. If you got, you still can hold, but your stop loss should be 58. Now, because the turtle arrow already has come out, can you see that? The atom arrow has come out. This one is about to come out. If atom comes out as well, which is actually at 57. So can you take note? 57
Okay, Sislin 57
is,
0.57.
yeah. Because you know why? This stock triggered a buy over here. Here, very earlier.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is she asking about the Warren?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now Warren actually move according to the mother share.
Yeah, it's more.
So if the mother goes
It's
down
down.
like that,
Mhm.
is weak, then the Warren is weak.
Yeah.
Let me just show you. All right. And by the way, you only play Warren in a bull market lah.
Mm.
Right now we are not exactly in a very strong bull
Yeah.
market. Try not to play lah,
Mm-hmm.
Warren lah. Right. Now, so
It's moved
now
according to the mother share, right?
it
Same
moved
pattern.
precisely.
Mm-mm.
If you use total atom and DAX, we would have sold here, we would have bought here, you would have bought it at 25 cents. Right now, you already got to sell just a little bit more. The duck, if you trigger, okay, you exit. The 32 cents. 33 is your support, so 32. Can you take note? 32 cents or lower, exit. So until then, there is still a chance for it to go up. And if it can break the all high,
Mm-hmm.
then there's a buy above 45 cents. You can go further up. And the further up could be 59 cents.
Okay. That's for Denko Warren, says Lin. Okay, we go to the next stock here. We got Valerine asking Sifu Fred, please comment on success.
Success.
Yeah, success. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Nice rounding bottom pattern.
Mm-hmm. But be careful of the erratic candle.
Erratic candle. What Nina said about erratic candle is interesting. What does erratic candle means? Okay, do you all know?
Mm-hmm.
Erratic candle like this. See candles that are not really formed properly. One dash 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 and all of this. Okay, all this. like these are called erratic. Now, erratic candles, you look at the volume, there's no volume one when you have an erratic candle. So what it's saying is that these are not properly formed candles. That means there are no players playing it. That means it's only the owner who's playing it. So you don't want to be involved in a stock where no one is playing. Let me say this: technical analysis don't work at all in a market or a stock where only one player or two player play. You only technical only work when there are many players playing.
Yeah.
Until it is hard for one player to control or two players to control, then only then does technical analysis works. So looking back at this, just a quick comment. Yeah, it's going up. You know, in that sense, it's making a higher low and a higher high. But the volume is very low one. Can you see that? Only 300 people are playing. Only 499 people playing. So you are the only one playing more. And 400 lots. That means you cannot play big also, right? And after buying, if you want to run, nobody is going to buy it from you, no? Or sell it to you. So why do you want to play a stock that is so illiquid? Yeah, yeah. So you're a small player here. You are one lotter, I suppose. Now, nobody will play a stock like that, right? So forget about success. Hmm?
Okay.
Look at that. That's beside the point. The point is there really is no one playing it. Hmm? Okay, next.
Okay, that's one for success. We got here Monsha asking about OWG.
Okay, let's have a look. OWG, Only World Group. Uh, Very nice rounding bottom here. Let me just clear up a little bit here. Oops. So looking at this trend line connecting high to high, it hasn't broke through yet. All right, so it's in a consolidation. So there's
No TAD also.
no TAD buy. Uh, so this stock is right now sideways to downtrend. Stay out of this stock.
Maybe wait for the TAD buy, monitor for the TAD buy. It's confluent around the trend line breakup, so can monitor above that level. Right? So,
Only above the trend
Yeah.
line do you consider that's the trend line here, connecting high to high to high. So guys, can you see how useful charting and technical analysis is? Okay, by drawing lines, okay, you can know the direction of your stock. So whether they are in an uptrend, sideways trend, or downtrend.
Yeah.
And let me just share with you what is the secret of success in trading Malaysian shares. The secret of success is to look for a stock that is in an uptrend.
Yeah.
Not like this. This is in a downtrend.
Yeah.
You cannot make money in a downtrend. So you can only make money if a stock is in an uptrend. And for success, when was success in an uptrend? It was here. This is when success was in an uptrend. If you had gone into success, not success, sorry, OWG, OWG over here around February of 2015, right up to June of 2015, you will make money. Can you see that? You can make money. You would have bought at what? On the 30th of January, you would have bought at 70 cents and you would have sold at $2. So what does it say about making money in our stocks, ladies and gentlemen? Is you must pick a stock that is trending upwards, not downwards like this, trending upwards. But do you know? Do you know which stock is trending upwards? Yeah, our definition or our technique of detecting stocks in the uptrend is that the turtle must be up, the atom must be up, atom arrow, and then the duck arrow must be up. The duck arrow I cannot show you here because there's not enough of data, all right? But over here, okay, the duck. So all three arrows are up. That means that stock is in an uptrend, and that's the secret of making money. So if a stock starts to move into a sideways trend to a downtrend, stay out.
Yep.
Stay out. You can never make money in a
In
downtrend.
the downtrend.
Like
Yeah.
like right
If you
now.
want to play technical rebound, also you need to be expert to know where to take profit exactly. Is cannot do you just go in and play in the technical rebound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's a secret, guys. Yeah, and if you want to learn how to detect, okay, to identify stocks in an uptrend,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we have a 3 days class for it. Now, in this 3 days class, we're going to teach you, among other things, how to use a screener. So I would like to demonstrate to you the screener. So I got to pull out,
Oh, the
okay,
screener.
our TAD screener.
Yeah, I need to
Now,
open this one
what is the TAD
first.
screener for? Is to help you to detect, to identify stocks that are in an uptrend. So now we are going to pull out Share Investor Station, and Share Investor Station is a beautiful software, so easy to use, right? And it comes along if you attend our 3 days course. Now, I know you guys are already member of our of our group, so not to worry, I'll still demonstrate to you for the sake of those of your friends who might be interested to join us, or those of you would have who haven't got this yet, who haven't got this screener yet. We are going to show.
Okay, this
So
one.
what happened here is there was an alert.
Alert.
Alert just rang.
Mhm.
What was the stock that?
Oh, the press Berhad because it hit the TAD cell. I put
It
the
is a sell
yeah
signal that
just
alert.
now.
So that confirms that the price Prahat is
Yeah.
no good.
Yeah, but it still holds
All right, so now
0.7.
what Nina, we are going to demonstrate to you is how to use do a screener. Now I know that many of you have subscribed to our Share Investor Station, but did not subscribe to the screener.
Yeah.
So here we're going to do a demo. Now right now it's 10 o'clock. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a scan of all the KLSE stocks, right, around this time, and those that give us a buy signal, it'll show up here.
Yeah.
So of the 1,000 over stocks in a KLSE today, right now, there are only about 8 to 10 stocks that are triggering a buy. And what are they? These are the stocks: JTSA, Duta Land, MBMR, Kim Loon Warren, SLP, Hong Leong Industry, ACME, and STIL. So can you see there are not many? And then
Yeah,
based
we
on the
want to see
volume,
the volume above
look,
4.
only J Tiasa. So can you see that?
And
So if you're
Duta.
thinking of buying some stocks that are in an uptrend, go for J Tiasa. Go for Dutaland. Let's look at Dutaland. J Tiasa is okay. Okay, Dutaland first. Yeah. So we right click to pull out the stock
It's
of Dutaland. Wow, look at that.
the candle.
This is why the software flagged this stock as a buy stock, because it broke out with a gap up, okay, breaking out of a triangle. Now,
Which and then now
yesterday was 50 cent, and today it gap out is now up 3.5 cent. Is it a buy? Yeah, based on TAD, it's a buy. Why are we buying this? Because this stock is in an uptrend. How do you define an uptrend? Turtle, atom, and ducks arrows are pointing up, and so it's in an uptrend. So that's how it works.
Yeah.
Now let's look at JTSA.
Okay.
JTSA. All right. So the Dutaland is one of them. I must say today is very, very, very quiet, very soft. Normally you get 20 or stocks, 30 stocks with buy signal. Today is very soft day, but we just demonstrate to you, okay, how to use this scanner, okay, to
This one
scan
is
for the stocks.
Jetiasa.
So this is JTIASA. And so we have a nice pennant breakout, and it's traveling towards
It's like
the next target of 65 cents.
It's like doing
A cup and a handle, yeah, cup and handle here. I like the volume today. Now, uh, if you really want to trade, what I'm saying is, then this is one stock that you can consider. So can you see the whole of KLSE? There are no stocks to look at that is breaking out. Can you see that?
Yeah.
But our software is able to detect.
It's easy for
and-
you to do. No need to open chat by chat, one by one to see which one stock is breakout, which one stock is breakout. The
Yes,
scanner just tell you, okay, you just open this stock to see. Based
yes,
on technical, can go in or not.
yes,
Yeah, it's easy.
yes,
Mhm.
yes. So the scanner does the job, and scan through 1,000 stocks. Otherwise, you take you 3 hours, 4 hours to
Mhm.
flip through all the stocks to find out which stock is a buyer.
Yeah.
So let's go back to our list, okay?
Yep.
Our
We got
gainers list.
interesting question from Brozul here. He said, how to avoid trap by false turtle breakout signal? I encounter many times when there is a signal in ducks, atom, and lastly turtle. I enter buy, minutes later turtle is gone and their price is start retrace. Okay, Brozul, for me, I like to see the volume here. If you see the turtle breakout, yes, we always remember to remind our trader that when we want to go into the breakout stock, always see the volume. If the volume is small, the breakout may be like it's just tasting and then go in, go retrace again. So make sure with the volume
Mm,
for the total breakout, because the buy on breakout need volume is the rule.
mm.
Mm. That's a few of the trader also like to wait at the end of the day. They want to see there is a valid close above the resistance or not, and then they go in the next day.
Mm,
So we got a few
mm.
ways to
So
do.
the second method you said, Nina
Mm-hmm.
said, is interesting. We wait until end of the day. You say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you may be slower in getting in.
Mm-mm.
So but you're sure
Yeah.
that by, let's say, 4:30, nearly 5, if that stock price remain firm
Mm.
and it stay above the
Trend line
resistance level, then it is likely that it's going to close
above that level,
above
right?
that level, and there will be a buy signal on the total atom and DAX.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But because many a times 4:30, if the stock is weak, it will come back down to below, and the resistance and the buy signal disappears. So one way is you wait until the end of the day. The disadvantage of waiting at the end of the day is, if a stock is very strong, by the end of the day you go and buy at the end of the day, is the price already gone up a lot,
Mm-hmm.
okay, shot up, and you would have bought at a high price. So that is the disadvantage
Mm-mm.
of buying at the end
At the end of the
the
day.
day.
That's why
You,
I want to see if the total with the volume, it's potential to the stock is continue really. But if the testing the total but the volume still low, just testing.
mm,
So wait for the stability. Look at the end of the day, the second session, to make sure it can hold or not.
correct. Yet, and then there's still another way,
Mm-mm.
of spreading your risk, and that
Mm-hmm.
is you stagger your buying,
Mm-hmm.
partial buying.
Yeah.
So at the point of breaking out,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you buy 30%,
Mm-hmm.
and especially if it breaks out at 10 o'clock in the morning, because you got a whole day ahead of you. So by maybe 3 o'clock, okay, if it's still firmer or higher, buy another one third, and by 4:30, 4:40, 5 minutes before time, okay, the pre-close, you buy another one third. Okay, and the last third, if it is still holding above your resistance, is likely to remain there. So by staggering your buying over 3 time periods, early morning, early afternoon, late afternoon, your strategy is to spread your risk. Can you see that? So that is the best way. Okay, you kind of have the cake and eat it. You want to buy early, a good price, then you run the risk of it coming back down, and there's no more signal after you buy. So that sort of thing. You want to buy late because you want to be sure. Then the price. What if the price shot up? You would have bought at a high price. So how do you sort of make a balance? Okay, strike a balance, and that is you stagger your buying at 10 o'clock, early afternoon, and late afternoon. So is that okay?
Okay, Brazil. And that's how that we can suggest to solve your problem here. Okay, I think it's already 10 a.m. already. We will should
Okay,
end of our
we
live trade session today.
s-
Okay.
summarize a little bit.
Okay. Wait.
That's
Yep, the KLCI up 1.1 point here. The value here two is still soft market.
very soft market.
Yep, 272.9 million only. So,
And there are more losers than
yeah.
gainers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the market is still under pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, so no hurry to be aggressive.
Mm-hmm. So monitor your stop loss level. Is your stock hit your stop loss level? Continue to go out or reduce the
Reduces.
position, and then let's wait for the second session. See for the stability.
Mm.
So don't rush to buy in yet. Wait for the confirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go Yamcha right now. Take a walk around the park or your block. Do some jogging, exercise. Do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be great. Because right now nothing much. Because if the more you see, the more you're tempted to. Your hands are itchy.
Yeah.
You want to go in and press the button, and but the market is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
All right. So relax, guys,
Yeah.
and we'll see you again
Yep, we see you again next Tuesday.
next
So I hope
Tuesday.
you learn something from this live trade session.
And
Yep.
and tomorrow,
Yep.
okay,
Tomorrow midday review.
midday review. Do
On
tune in
2
from
a.m.
2
At 2
p.m.
p.m. Sorry.
2 p.m. to 3
Okay.
p.m. We both Nina and I will be having conducting a midday review,
Yep.
and also invite all your friends to join us. So tomorrow, hopefully, will be a better day.
Yeah,
All right.
hopefully. So on behalf of F1 Academy and That System, my name is Nina Ibrahim.
And I'm Fred Tam.
Until then, we see you guys again. Okay, bye guys.
Bye, guys.